In Norse mythology, Njord is portrayed as a god of the sea, winds, wealth, and was the patron of sailors and fishermen. He led his tribe against the Aesir gods during the Aesir-Vanir War. Known for his ability to calm turbulent waters and guide sailors safely through dangerous seas, Njord was especially cherished by seafaring Vikings. His influence extends beyond the ocean, as he is also a god of abundance and good fortune, often invoked for success in trade and harvest. Njord played a crucial role in the resolution of the Aesir-Vanir War, a significant event in Norse mythology that marked the clash between two powerful groups of gods, the Aesir led by Odin and the Vanir to which Njord belonged. This war arose due to a dispute between the two groups, each representing different aspects of the world. The Aesir were gods of war, law, and order, while the Vanir were associated with nature, fertility, and prosperity. After a lengthy and destructive conflict, both sides realized that continued fighting would only lead to mutual destruction. Seeking peace, they agreed to exchange hostages to foster unity between the two groups. Njord's transition from Vanir to Aesir brought his influence over the sea, winds, and prosperity to Asgard, where he was welcomed with great respect. He played a key role in uniting the two factions, helping to balance the realms of war and peace, marking him as a god who bridged two worlds. But Njord's story isn't just about the sea and wealth. His marriage to the giantess Skadi is one of the most fascinating tales in Norse mythology. Skadi, seeking revenge for the death of her father Thiazi, sought vengeance against the Aesir. Armed and determined, she traveled to Asgard demanding retribution. The Aesir, seeking to avoid further conflict, offered her a form of compensation. She could choose a husband from among the gods, but only by looking at their feet. Skadi, hoping to marry the most handsome of the gods, Baldur, selected the pair of feet she thought belonged to him, believing their beauty would match his renowned looks. To her surprise, the feet belonged not to Baldur, but to Njord, the god of the sea. Accepting her choice, Skadi and Njord were Wednesday. However, their union was fraught with challenges, as they quickly realized their preferences for living conditions were starkly different. Skadi, being a lover of the cold and high mountains, longed to stay in her home at Thrymheim, surrounded by snow and ice. Njord, on the other hand, preferred the shores, the sound of the waves, and the call of the seabirds at his home in Noatund. The couple attempted to compromise, agreeing to split their time between Njord's seaside home and Skadi's mountain dwelling. However, this arrangement soon proved unbearable for both. Njord couldn't stand the freezing winds and harsh cold of the mountains, while Skadi disliked the loud calls of the gulls and the salty smell of the sea. Eventually, they decided to live apart, each returning to their preferred environments. There are a few references in Norse texts, such as the Ynglinga saga, suggesting that Njord, being of the Vanir, will return to his homeland after his time among the Aesir. This may imply that Njord will not die during Ragnarok, but instead return to the Vanir after fulfilling his role among the Aesir. His ultimate fate is less detailed compared to gods like Odin or Thor.